Hello, guys. My name is Michael. I come from Slovakia and I am a youth worship leader in my church. And I would like to present to you a very good instrument or program, so-called Worship Leader app, that I recently found to be very helpful and useful. And today I would like to present to you how this program works, where you can find it, and I would like to show you the main features and explain why I love using it and why this is my main source of songs and why I am using this with my band. So let's go to the app and I will show you step by step what you can find there. So first of all, let's Google worship leader app. It's in my text. I often search for this, so we'll find this very quickly. Once you write down worship leader app in a Google search bar, it will pop out to you. So this first link is the link to our website. It's so-called worshipleaderapp.com. This is how it looks like. And you can find this in your browser, but not only there. You can find it also on or you can access this app through your Android phone, and you can find it on the Google Play Market. You can even download it through Apple Store to your iPad or to your iPhone. You can even download an extension for Chrome or for Microsoft Edge browser, and it can be easily accessible from your browser without even writing down Worship Leader. So, first of all, this is a songbook. It is an opportunity to have a virtual database of all your songs, of all Christian songs, and I really like the way that this one is built. You can find this in English language. That's what I'm using for now, although it's not my native language, but I would like to show it to you in English so that it is universal and understandable for most of you. You can find it in Turkish, in Russian, and in Slovak, and shortly also in Czech translation. So this should be good for most of you, hopefully. Actually, it is important to emphasize that the same lookout that you have here is also with our other platforms. So practically, you'll find the same thing when you go to your Android or to your iPhone app. It looks very same. The songbook is mostly the same. So the only or the main thing that changes is actually the size of your screen. So that would be different. Now let's go straight to the songs, and I will show you a few of the tips. So first of all, we have this window that pops up to us. This is the main songbook, or this is your list of songs. Here you can find all of the songs. So right now, this gives me the result for all 86,000 songs that I can find here. So I would like to briefly go through settings. Then we'll go to the song searching engine, and then I would like to check the set list and show you how it works. All right, let's go to the settings. So going from the top to the bottom, you can adjust your font size. You can adjust your language. Now, this is not only for English, Russian, Turkish, or Slovak. This is for other languages too. Some of them I can't even, well, read or spell. You can find here various languages that will change the whole interface of your application or of your program. So choose yours. Now for the other boxes that are here, you can even display or hide the lyrics. This is mainly for countries where English, where Christianity is restricted. You can hide or display the quotes, so I always leave it uh, functioning. You can even turn off chord fingering for guitar. So if you're mainly a piano player, you might find this useful to turn it off. You can change the way the chords look like. You can change their color. Uh, you can find the key, the time signature, or even the tempo in songs. This is for the song list. So when we go back, I will check it out. Now, when I go back, you actually see the key of the song within the song list. So I personally don't usually use this feature, so I don't need this, but some of you might find it important. Side-by-side translation songs. Well, OpenSong gives you an ability to see the translations of the songs that are in the database. So for someone who wants to see various versions, this is good. Uh, yeah, hide to button next to text to make titles wider. Well, I don't need this one because I have quite a big screen, but for someone it can be useful. Use transitions. This is mainly for slower or older phones, so I don't need this. We can turn it on. Show help on each page. I highly suggest to check this box if you're starting with this program, because this gives you the ability to see the small box on the bottom of each page, and this changes based to what you're looking at. So it really helps to navigate you through the app, and it gives you the brief description of every action that you want to do. So I highly suggest to leave it ticked. Sometimes it can be not so good when you're using a small screen iPhone or Android, because actually it takes some space on your screen, right? Now, two very important things, song database and wireless screen. Now, when it comes to the song database, you have two options. You can either turn on the online database or you can go for offline database. For online, you have the ability to see the songs or to search through all the languages of the songs, but you need an internet connection, of course. And it shouldn't be slow because the database is quite huge. As you can see, it has over 80,000 songs. So if you're trying to search something, it might take some data. However, if you prefer to work offline and if you know what languages you're using, I suggest to turn this on, to go for offline, and this will navigate you through the process of downloading your database. So you can choose song language, which pops up only after you press the offline. So here you can select several song databases which you want to download. You just press update my song lists. You go back and you have them there. Now, from time to time, it's useful to update this database since it's offline, because we from time to time add new songs or update the songs based on your suggestions. So it's useful to keep the songs updated. So much for the online versus offline. I go back to online. Now, for the last one that is here, it is so-called rescan for wireless screens. Now, OpenSong is a very useful tool. It offers you the opportunity to present your songs. So it's not only the database, it's also very easy to use for presenting the songs. So you can use it for your services to sing along. So in case that you're using this and you can use it, you can actually rescan for wireless screens from your phone, from your iPad, from your browser. It is so easy. So I highly suggest to you to try this option if you are also using this open song to present it. Now, let's go to the searching. Searching has several options how to make it easier. So first of all, if you just write down the song that you like to find, you just write it down, either by title or by phrase or by song number if there is any. Now, if you look down on the bottom, you can see a small box where you actually can find a helpful description of this feature. So type a song number, blah, 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 etc. So you can read it for yourself, and it helps you to know what to do. Now, this means that I can find any song based on either the title or according to part of the lyric there's within the song. Very useful. If I want to be more specific, because now I can search through all the 86,000 songs. So if I want to be more specific, I can sort out my songbooks and search for specific songs. So let me navigate you through this very quickly. This one just gives you the option to show the songs in the list either by the alphabetical order or by the popularity or by the time it was added or updated, anything. I usually leave it at default. Secondly, there are tags. Now, you can turn off the whole tag thing by pressing this one. But if you like tags, you can use it. Now, this program has a great tag system. I think we need to keep in mind that these opportunities are there and adjust the songs by it because it can be so useful. You can tag every single song by these multiple choices. So either by the church calendar, by the instruments. I personally don't find this very useful. By live events, so you can adjust it by the specific times like baptism, engagement, funeral, wedding. Parts of the service, theme, which is very, very specific, right? And finally, there is so-called type. So from this one, I usually use I like the Jewish style, songs for kids, dancing songs, eventually easy to sing, meditation songs. And then there are some of the categories which are, I would say, region specific, right? So the very important thing is you can use, it is like a multiple choice. So you can use several categories, not only within specific tag type, but also several of these types. The other thing is that you can choose either to find these specific songs or to sort out these specific songs. Let's say I want to find some song which is about Christmas and about family, maybe. So I did it. Now go back. And nothing. Too bad. So I turn on the family thing. See now? Very well. So now I have the Christmas songs. I have exactly 800 Christmas songs. Let's see how many there should be. There should be 500, so that doesn't matter. This just gives you the idea how it works. Now, if you want, on the other hand, to search only through the songs which are not Christmassy, so if you want to exclude them, you press it once again. Now there is this cross, which means that these songs won't be included in your search. And the third click means that you just unclick it and it doesn't matter. All right. So tags are very useful if they are used properly within the database. Then you can search it by the key, by the quotes, if there are any, by translations, by the song recordings. So some songs can, or all the songs can have song recordings and sheet music, but mostly they don't. But those that do, you can just search for them. Last two categories are, well, you can search it by language, obviously. So if you're online, you can go for all languages. On the other hand, you can be even more specific and go for choosing songbooks. And within every language, there are specific songbooks, and you can search the songs only within this songbook. For English, we have only Open Hymnal, all right? But for instance, I come from Slovakia, so I know that we have plenty of songbooks. Some of them contain only like, I don't know, 200 songs, but they are very specific. So if your church is using certain songs and you have your songbook, you can add the whole songbook and you can find them. For instance, I personally am responsible for Naletsa's songbook. It's the same logo that you can see in the upper right corner. And this means that I have edited all the songs that are within this songbook, and I've checked the lyrics, the chords. I've added the information about tempo, about the origin of the song. I will show you. So I can be 100% sure that I know what this song is about. Let's see the song, for instance. Okay, this one. Let me open it. So we're online, so it takes some time. Now, this is a song called Je nádherné in Slovak, but in reality, it's the translation of Better is One Day. It was composed by Matt Redman. So what I did is that I edited the song. I added the information about the tempo, which you can find there. I added the information about the song scripture. All these chords are corrected, and it should be a good song. Also, you can find here the song recording, which is either direct MP3 recording, or you can use the YouTube link. And here is the YouTube link. And you can add here also some tags, which we just got through. In case of any problem, so if you want to adjust the quotes or the lyrics, you can always go here and press correct song. And it opens a window where you can see the song, and I can suggest some of the changes which I'm doing right now. And I highly suggest to add your email address. The reason is simple. Once I'm one of the editors of Slovak and Czech songs, so once I see the corrected song, and in case of having any trouble with this song or with the correction, I can go directly to the person who addressed this update, and I can contact him and ask him why he wants this translation or this editing, and I can simply tell him that it's good, bad, or whatever. The very same thing applies to the, you see, thanks, your song has been submitted. Please wait. Now it comes to my email address and I will edit it. Now, the similar thing happens when you want to add a new song. So here, if you open any song, you always have the opportunity to submit new songs. So I open this, and here you can write down the whole text of the song. Here you can even add your email address. So if for instance you add a song, which I don't know personally, but I would like to add some more information about this song, or I would like to correct the quotes, it is very useful to know who to write back to. So if you write down your email address, I can easily contact you later and add some information to your song so that it can be useful for everyone, right? So this is something that I really love about this application. As you can just, if you saw, I just switched from my Slovak translation directly to the original song. So this is better as when they in your chords from Matt Redman. This is the original song. You can see all the information about the song. You can find here the quotes, the lyrics, the recordings. It's the link for the YouTube. You can adjust the chord, the key of the song, or if you're a guitarist, you can add a capo, and it will help you to change the or to play it more easily if you might. Now you can do a few more things with this song. You can add it to your favorites, you can rate the song, you can copy it, you can share it, you can even print it or download it as a PDF, and you can present it. I love this feature. So not only I love to use it to make the song lists, but once the song list is done, I can press present and the whole thing goes like this. There are no chords. This is mainly focused on the presentation for the church service or for some youth meetings, but I like this option. So you have everything within one program, and you can access the program through your browser. Amazing. Now we're moving to the last thing that I wanted to show you, and that is the list of the songs or the set of the songs. So I will show it to you directly how I do it. So let's imagine that we have a youth meeting again ahead of us, and I want to add this song as one of the worshiping songs. There is One Day in Your Life. Let's say that I have several songs that I want to add there. So how do I do this? One of the options is that I can write down all the songs and then search for them, but there is easier way, and it is like this. You can add your song to a set. Now let me just create the name of the set. Oh, I've created one for you. It's so-called Worship Leader Demo. So I did it earlier. So I just hit this one, and that's it. It is added to my set. Now let's go back to the song list. I will erase this option so that I can see all the songs. Now let's say that I want to add one more song. For instance, okay, Chance. I don't know this one, but well, I can edit. So we can see some lyrics, we can see some chords, all right? And let's say I want to add it to my set. So upper right corner, add to set. This is the name of my set. Let's say that I want a different set. I say youth meeting Friday. Create and add a song to the set, all right? So now let's go back to the song list. Or one more thing. Instead of going to the song list itself, you can access the song list by pressing this button, right? So this is very useful if you have your song here and you want to search for a similar song. So I'll find Amazing grace. Sorry, I know it's a cliche, but just to show you. And I just press, and this way I can go through all the lists without needing to go back to my search page. Right? I find the version which I like the most. No lyrics. Weird. Let's move on. All right, for instance, this one. I want to add it to my set. You see, this is the previous set that I've made, and this is the one that I have there from earlier. So I just add the song to my Worship Leader demo. That's it. Now, while I'm back in my song list, I can go to the set list. So let's access the set list that I've just made. You can go there with two different ways. One is that I go to the left upper corner and directly hit set list. The other, if you're in the wider version, is to go back to song list, to the main page, and then go to set list, which is always in the left upper corner. Now, there are two sets that I've shown you before. One is Youth Meeting Friday. This was the song Chance, so let's go back. But let's see the set which I've made before. So Worship Leader demo. And here is a set of the songs that I've prepared before. Now let's say that I, as a worship leader, am preparing a set for our meeting, and I have my band with me. So I am preparing this list for them. This is what we will be playing. Now, with this list, you can do several things. You can adjust the order. You can change it. You can even delete the song so that the song is no longer within your list. You can add other songs. How? Well, very easily. Go to song list. There we go. Let's go back to our song list. You can just add another one, right? And once you are back to your song list, you can go to your set list. Now, here is an interesting thing. All the adjustments that you do within your set list, within your set, they just remain there. So let's say I have this song here. I want to change the key to D. Now I don't need to go back to the set list, but I just go to the next song that I've chosen for my set. I also transpose this to D. All right, next one. So also select key, I choose the D. Well, that's it. I go back to set list. Now I've adjusted the key of these three songs to D major. So let's see, I'll just check it. See, there it is. One. Song number 2, also in D. Song number 3, also in D. Very useful. Now, I don't need this list here. Now, you can, within your set, you can just browse from song to song just by pressing next or previous. The same thing happens when you go to presenting. So I'm presenting, I go down through all the song, and I just go to my upper corners to hit the arrows to go to the previous or to the next song. Very simple. It's that simple. In the bottom right corner, there is a little cross, or just hit escape and you go back to your set. The last thing about the sets that I want to share with you is this one. And I must say, I just love this. So go to your set list. Now, there are two options what to do with the set. You can I mean, in order to share it with your group. You can share it in the upper right corner in two ways. You can share the simple copy, so anybody who receives this link just gets the exact set of your songs with the location of it. So anybody who opens the shared link will have the opportunity to open this set within the browser or within the app. And this person can adjust it. Now, the second option is to share a live set. I absolutely love this option. If you're a worship leader, this is a must. This means that you can share your live set and you are the only one who can adjust this. So you, as the worship leader, are the only one who can add the song to this list. You are the only one who can change the set of this list, and you're the only one who can change the order of the songs, right? So this is great for the band playing. I really like it. On the other hand, be careful because this can only happen when you share it from a specific device. So if I share it from my computer, as I'm now working with my computer, I can adjust the list only from my computer. If I make the list on my iPhone, I can only adjust the list or add new songs from my iPhone that I've originally created the list from, right? So that's it. I go back to the song list. I must say that I really, really like this thing. It's a very useful tool and it very well suits to my needs. I wanted something which is for free, which is easily accessible through your iPhone, through your laptop, through your Android, and the opportunity to have this within one application is really, really useful for me. That's why I love it. So if your band is tight on budget or you're just young people who want to start playing for a church, or if your church just doesn't want to invest in such things as presenting tools, this is a very good start, very simple solution to your problems, and I highly recommend it. I've heard from the admins of the website that there will be a new design coming shortly. So I'm really looking forward to this, and hopefully this will become even better in the ways of usability. I'm very thankful for the opportunity to have this this tool. It's a blessing for me, and I encourage you to use it as much as possible. I encourage you to edit the songs to suggest the improvements because it's the only way how we can make these things better. So greetings from Slovakia and God bless you. Bye.